So I just came from watching the Elixir 2025. It's a new zombie movie from Indonesia, and this is going to be a non-spoiler review of this movie. It follows the story of a company called Wani Warriors. Wani Warriors is a failing company, and the owner decides to make this new brand of herbal elixir that's going to stop people from aging, it removes wrinkles, removes gray hairs. But unfortunately, is that once it stays in the system long enough, it ends up causing you to become a zombie. So the first problem I have here is that I'm going to have a lot of positives and a lot of negatives about this film. The first issue that I thought about when I was watching this movie is that the whole film starts with this elixir being taken to the guy who owns Waniwaras, and I was wondering, he's like the first one to consume it, and I was thinking to myself, why would you have a drug that is not tested given to the owner of the company? Maybe the owner of the company wanted to be the very first one to test it. And even there's a part in the movie where they say that, I'll put a screenshot here on screen. One of the people who packages up the elixir, he says, we'll submit it later once he has approved it. Once he has approved it, referring to the owner of Waniwaras. But to me, that seems like such a bad decision-making process, because at least you should have tested it on, I don't know, a monkey or something before you give it to a human being, Here's the thing that I really liked about this film. This film actually has some likable characters. I thought it was just going to be a generic zombie movie, but in the opening, there is this family drama that I found to be very entertaining. The family drama explains to you the characters' histories, it explains to you their dynamics, why this one likes this one, why this one hates this one, why this one keeps arguing with this one. And there was just a lot of unexpected character work that I did not expect. I like the zombies. They are very zombie-ish. This is a full zombie movie. No holding back, blood and go everywhere. But I think one of the other things that annoyed me, this is now a negative, one of the things that annoyed me in this movie is people do not want to run away. They don't want to run away. They see their loved one or a friend or someone turning into a zombie, and they are there negotiating. Why are you negotiating with someone who is doing... Yeah, their eyes are red, their mouth is full of blood, they're not even speaking correctly. And you're negotiating with them. Hey, if it was in my country, people would be running, in the as soon as they see your eyes, they'd be running. They wouldn't even be talking to you. In the movie, characters, when they see someone turning into a zombie, they think that he's possessed. And I'm like, if you think he's possessed, why are you not running away? Why are you trying to negotiate with them? Some of the character decisions are very dumb. In horror movies, yeah, characters do dumb things, but you didn't have to do the same thing in your movie. Characters do some very dumb things. You watch what they're doing and you're like,
Why? 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 Why?
why? Why are you doing this? Why are you not just running away? In the end, the movie becomes a sort of survival zombie horror movie that relies on how much you like the characters. If you like the characters, probably you'll enjoy the movie a lot. If you don't like the characters, the movie might annoy you completely. Because this movie, the issue is that it's just surviving the zombie apocalypse, the way it's beginning, right? Typically in these types of horror zombie things, the characters may typically have a goal, right? Like you'd find that in certain movies, if there's a zombie outbreak, you'd find that the main characters are trying to go from point A to point B. Maybe there's a safe bunker there, or maybe there's a cure for the zombie apocalypse there or something. But here, people just turn into zombies, and it's just you're watching the main characters trying to survive the whole thing. So this movie is highly reliant on whether you end up liking the characters or not. Also, the movie has some serious conveniences. Example, let me give a small example, is that in the movie, there's some characters who are able to get their hands on fireworks. The way they manage to get their hands on fireworks and use them against the zombies is just so many conveniences. You're like, How did you get your hands on this fireworks? Did they just happen to be there because of where you found? In the end, I think for me, my greatest concern was there was a small boy in the movie, and if he ends up growing up to be an adult, he will be so traumatized after watching so many people die. He even watched like someone he really cares about die like twice. In the end, I'll give the movie like a 6.5 out of 10. I'd give it a 6.5 out of 10 because I can clearly see that someone wanted to make like a good, all out zombie film, no holding back. But the movie doesn't do anything new that I have not seen before. And also, the characters don't have a goal. It's just the zombie outbreak begins and everyone is running around. That's what I really did not like. I wish it would have done something new. I wish it would have put this zombie outbreak happens in like a village type area, not in like the city, but still it's not unique enough to stand out from all the other zombie films I've watched. If you've enjoyed my review, make sure to smash like and subscribe. If you're watching from Indonesia, thanks so much for being here. I'm a rock DJ, so I really liked it when the movie like comes to an end and you hear Voice of Bacheprot, a song from Voice of Bacheprot. That was nice. The last good Indonesian movie I watched was a movie called The Shadow Streams. So whenever I see an Indonesian movie, I'm very interested to watch. This wasn't bad. I just wish that it had done something new I had not seen before. And also the characters didn't act in some very dumb and questionable ways. For more reviews, make sure to check out these ones on your screen. If you watch this movie, how much thought, and then I'll see you in the next one.